don't know where to look. I've never done anything like this.
You don't look
before.
there for sure. Don't look at the computer. Don't look at yourself. You're looking at the camera.
It looks like I'm just
We're talking to people. They're right there. They're not over there. They're right there in front of us. See?
But I can't see what I might look like.
That's what it is. No, you just look right there. You don't have to see yourself. Do you see yourself when you're talking to people normally?
Yeah, I have a mirror like
Okay.
Why isn't the camera like right there?
I got a mandolin, it's just for show. Just like the boat that you never did.
It's rolling. Hello, everyone. I'm Ezra.
I'm Cozi.
We're Cozi and a Flounder. We're a songwriting duo, a father and a daughter. I'm the father.
I'm the daughter.
She's the daughter. And we've had a lot of fun since our debut EP last year at Christmas, which was probably not a great time to release it. But it's probably going to be about the same time this year because it takes us that long to make the record.
Yes.
And so we did a lot of things. What did we do?
What did we do when?
I mean, like for the last couple of years since we started this thing.
In the heart of the stars, you'll dream in your mother's arms. Sail away, Mr. Girl, for the edge of the
Stop.
She's nervous. So we have this new EP coming out, and we're asking for your help in whatever way you can help. That just sounds so weird.
We're asking for your help in any way you can help.
We're doing a sort of crowdfund. It's not like
It's not a sort of crowdfund.
It's a real one, huh?
It's a real crowdfund. I mean, we're sitting here, aren't we?
Well,
Why are we doing it?
because I need money to finish the album. It's expensive. You know how much it costs to make the last one? Here, let me tell you.
Oh, wait, I did not know that.
Yeah. You know how much it's going to cost to make this one? So, anyways, what we're doing today is a crowdfund because Dad is paying for this. And y'all have already helped with buying records, and that helps a lot because this is what we love doing. We just have a desire to keep doing this, to keep making music and writing songs together before she gets her own band and leaves her dad.
I won't do that.
Well, you probably will. I hope you do because that's a good thing.
Well, but like,
Eventually.
Cozi and a Flounder should always be a thing.
Yeah, and then make something that we can return to.
Yeah.
That is an institution.
Should always come back.
It's Cozi and a Flounder. What's the most fun you have had it in the last year just being in a band?
Well, probably the recording weekend, whenever everyone came out here and we all just were pretty much living on Star Crunch and I don't know, sandwiches for 3 days.
Bulls,
Red
Star
Bulls,
Crunch.
staying up all night just working on the album. That was a lot of fun because it was just good bonding time.
And the whole band was here, and the camera
Yes.
crew, and that one thing we decided to do. Our first record was done just because, kind of out of desperation of finding a quiet place to set up a pop-up studio. We had this old cabin we're working on to do it there, and basically the band just slept there, and we just lived there. And I don't know if we ate on that one. That cabin was not finished, and it turned out being like it created this great energy to have the band there.
Have you ever woken in the evening before the midnight's done and you were wanting where you found wanting? Have you ever woken in the morning?
So we did that again on this new EP, this new record. Is we kind of all came together, made this exciting. We had a journey before that of just working up the album, and of course writing it and working with the band to get the sound we want for this. The cosmic
country.
Cosmic country. See, I was going to say that too.
Oh well.
And so it's been a long haul. We're here at the probably a little past the middle point of finishing this album, and already we've been at it all year long.
All year.
All year.
It's been so fun though.
But it's a blast.
Yeah.
It's some work is fun.
Some work is.
We still have Aaron Thomas producing. We have the same band, but we've all kind of grown together, and I mean, I'm real excited about it. The first one was like an experiment. Like, can
Yes.
we actually pull this off
yeah.
without, tearing our relationship apart? And
We got close a few times.
and it got close because we grew, because it made it more. We have to. Like this, we took this on as a serious endeavor with playing shows and recording and contests and interviews. And so that, of course, has all this friction that comes along
Yeah,
with it.
I realized that whenever you're in a band with your dad, you gotta forget that he's your dad for a little bit. Like, I have to
Yeah.
pretend that he's not my dad, and he's just a regular bandmate. Because if he's my dad, then I'm gonna get really hurt because
Because we're critiquing each other.
Yeah.
And she critiques me.
You more critique me, but
Well, okay. That's true. I was trying to make it all kind of sound better. But
well, it makes sense. I'm newer to this.
yes. And, the thing is that I do that too. And we picked that up after the very beginning, was that we came into rehearsals and it got uncomfortable
Very uncomfortable.
because it was dad and daughter. And so we just decided they're still dad and daughter. There's still laundry that needs to be done and dishes to be washed. And I'll get to it. But see how I did that? It's kind of funny. But in the band rehearsal and in the studio, we're just bandmates. And her opinion is as important as mine. There's nobody that can trump the other with seniority or anything. Like on the first one, there was a lot. I mean, you were like brand new. But I mean, you were coming into something that you've never done. You had written songs, you played, you'd even performed once or twice, open for me. Mm-hmm. But you really had no idea, like a band and what this
So
really
overwhelming.
takes. And so,
Totally different than anything I ever expected it to be. Because I've watched him my whole life. And it looked easy because I guess he's done it his whole life. And so I don't know. It was definitely not what I expected.
how do you feel coming into the second record after the work of the last one?
I feel like I'm a lot more a part of it, and I know, I don't know. It's just I feel more comfortable with saying my ideas, and I am more comfortable in my skin and with my voice and my guitar and writing. I just feel overall just a lot more comfortable this time.
Yep. I want to
It's a lot more
mention
natural.
our rule, because we had a rule when we started this, is that the Cozi's vote, she can, what do you call it, nix anything. She signs off on it or it doesn't go out. And so we had this for the record and for working up the songs and writing together. If she doesn't like it, we don't do it. So she had this power, more power than anybody in the band, even the producer, which he wasn't happy with sometimes. But what she says goes, and we did that. So I did it so that because there's all these kind of older gents and ladies around her, and I didn't want her to feel like she couldn't formulate and start to be a part of it as much as everybody else. But I want to say, I don't even think we used that rule this time. Because she knows what she wants now. And when we did vocals last time,
I felt like I was just a student last time. Mm-hmm. That's what I was. I was just a student, and I was learning as much as I could. But this time, I feel like I'm actually in the band.
Yeah, and you're making your own calls.
Yeah.
Like she already knew the way she wanted to do the vocals. You might have been experimenting last time and finding the right feel and the right sound. And this time, you had ideas. And you're like, roll it back, punch it in. You're like, ready to go. And so that was real exciting for me to see. As a
Me
father,
too.
although I'm not a father in the band, I'm just as a fellow bandmate.
As a fellow bandmate.
It was fun for me to see. I was proud of my other bandmate. So we have different things we're talking about, and when I'm helping you, I'm coming from a different idea. Was that a Cheeto?
Yeah, it was a Cheeto.
Feels like a Cheeto right there. I don't know. I'm going to tell a secret right here
Okay.
on a video.
Okay.
During the recording session, now she's a rebel because peanut butter is about the worst thing you could do before you sing. But we couldn't get a track, and she thought it's because she hadn't had her peanut butter that day. And so she took a long break to go find her peanut butter. But once she got her peanut butter, and you had some cheese too,
I had some cheese too.
which is another terrible thing. But
It just went smoothly after that.
it was smooth. It was real smooth vocals like peanut butter. I guess it wasn't a chunky peanut butter.
Oh.
what is that? Ooh.
Yes.
The new Cozi and a Flounder EP. It's going to be on vinyl.
So exciting.
It's going to have some awesome music videos, and the album itself is going to blow you away. Blow you away. Take your breath away. Hey, that's in one of our songs. That's also an 80s song.
Yeah.
Take my breath away. Wait. A little bit of help to get this thing finished and have it done this year.
Help him out, guys.
Yes, help me out.
Help him out.
Yeah, you need to well, that's all right. That's all right. You have a little savings, don't you?
Do.
Yeah, okay. Well, she has a bank account I know nothing about.
I
Yeah.
do.
Maybe you could donate to the
I
crowdfund.
could do that.
Will
I
you do
could.
that? Will you commit to that right here?
We'll
Right,
talk
okay.
about it after.
Will come as they get done. Of course, the vinyl takes a long time to get done. And the concert, we'll start talking about how we're going to do that. We'll set up a private concert, and there'll be something for tickets there. And then we might do other things, like send you a 6-pack of Zevias.
Yeah, we could do
We
that.
could do a package of that
Yeah.
with peanut butter.
Peanut butter too.
We could. We'll
butter.
send you our favorite peanut
I don't
butter.
know if they want that. I don't know if they want peanut butter.
Are you sure? Do y'all want peanut butter?
You want peanut butter?
Okay, because I could make a thing where
Yeah.
one of the levels you just get peanut butter that you actually have a special kind of peanut butter you like. Well, the ones that's wrapped in pretzels. You like that kind of
I do
peanut
like
butter.
pretzel peanut butter.